Don't rush things. Good. I like this tempo. Is it going to bother him with me this close to the ring? Okay. I wanted some sunshine.
Yeah. No, there were about 200 people right on the arena. And it didn't bother him. Bothered a few people who had horses that kicked and thought their audience was too close. Next year it won't be so close.
How to do spook.
Excuse me?
How to do spook. How do you do spook?
Oh.
Good. Your basics are very good. He's balanced, he's straight, and he's through. Good. And that would still be your warm canter, correct? Yep. Yeah, perfect. I like that. Girl. Well done. That was the first thing I didn't like, and neither did you. I love that you caught it. When you went to sitting trot, the trot totally changed. And like you addressed it immediately, that was excellent. So my gut tells me he's just a little bit tighter left than right. By how he reacted when you sat the trot and how he's nudging a little bit the contact in the left lead canter that he doesn't do in the right lead canter. That's just a little bit comfort of the back in my opinion. Good. No big thing, it's just an observation that I see so far. Good, this looks nice. Good. So that's interesting. He's actually a little bit tighter in his back on the left, but he actually has more animation with his left shoulder than his right shoulder in the canter. That makes sense. Yep. Yep.
You need some water or something, Scott?
Thanks, Jen. I'm great. Good. Quite nice. Neck no lower, okay? That looks nice. No lower than that. I want him to man up. Good. There, I like his balance a lot. Very good. I really like your right rein here. That's something you have to watch a little bit with him. Good. You don't overbend him left. You're not. You're doing great. I'm just saying that's something that he would get a little bit weak if you flex him too far to the left. He loses his right shoulder. Tempo, tempo. That's just pleasant. Come on. Oh, don't let him be pleasant. Oh, through. That's it. You want to play with the big boys? He's got to move like the big boys. Good. That doesn't mean constant aids. That means it's your standard. That's all. That's it. That there. I love that. Good. Now he looks higher in the shoulder. Good. His withers and shoulders look bigger there. Now I'm seeing more towards third level FEI horse. And that's not overwhelming him. That's just what you ask for. Good. If you want him pleasant, he'd love to be pleasant. Good. I'm not crazy about that. Okay? I'm not crazy about that. Trot on. Good. For me, he tilted a little bit left and got flat in his expression in his shoulders. Yeah? So for me, that was a little bit that thing I was talking about where you overbend left and he gets weak on your right rein. Have more in your right rein when you ride a shoulder in. And think less about the angle being perfect for an 8 for the test, and think about the expression more during the shoulder in. That he trots in that shoulder in, not slides. Make him step in that. Oh, stepping. Oh. Work it out. Work it out. Oh. Work it out. Work it out. Good. Now he's uphill. The ending of that was beautiful. Good, Annie. That's your standard now when you ride shoulder in. Don't let him just slide down the line pleasant. Right. Even if it disrupts him, so what? He's got to learn the next level here. So yeah, he's got to learn the next level here. So that's a ticket. Beautiful. And again, I just want to make sure I'm not saying constant aid like squeezing him and holding him. I'm saying just you encourage. Ah, now he's trotting. There, feeling beautiful. Much different there. Awesome. Now check your half vaults. The more expression we ride, we have to make sure the half vaults still work. Good. And the half vault is totally your choice about the degree of half vault. You just want to feel the horse is willing and able and swinging and soft in the back. I like this right now. Good. You caught that. Very good. Start off stiff the first couple of steps. Good. But you rode through it. I love it. This side is good. This side is good. Yeah. Good girl. Ride it. Don't ride less. If he gets worried, ride more. Oh. If you ride less when he worries, guess who's riding who? Yeah?
That's great.
Good. You're the coach. Thank you. Good. There's a tightness there. He's asking you to get that out. When he gets emotional, it's because he's a little bit tight. Good. I think you're the one that's got to get that out. If you back off, he just stays tight. And then he's pleasant. Very nice. Good. A little low in front. Look there. I like him up there. Up there. Thank you. Even if there's conflict, you got to go there. Super. He's got to learn that sensation, what that feels like. Yeah. To learn what a fourth level pre-St. George neck feels like. And that's not just neck, that's forehand, that's back sensation, because that's what's causing the shoulders to come up, is his hind legs and his back muscles. Good. I like this a lot. Now we're trotting. Very good. You're doing great. Pardon?
What did you say?
I said I'm loving this right now. Yeah, that looked really good. You take a little break. Very good. Okay? You can handle that. And to get that, what you want to feel is that the body frame, not the neck frame, the body frame, from the shoulders, the back, and the hip line becomes more compact, and the withers are taller and the croup is lowered. And that's going to give you cadence. And that's the difference of when I say pleasant, yeah, and nice, to when I say, there he is. Now he's manning up a little more. Just trot him for a second. Good. Trot on. Trot on. Keep trotting for a second. Sorry. Keep trotting. We're going to come back to the walk. I agree, but not yet. Get a super trot. Get his body all ready to go again. Now, I love it. Annie, good, good. That's a little rush. Just bring him back just a hair. Rhythm, rhythm. Good. And rush wasn't a fault. It's just to recognize it and say, okay, he now went a little bit too forward flat from my adrenaline I was trying to give him, and I just rebalance it. So, perfect. Great. Now come back to the walk. Take your time. I'm grateful. And now I want to see that transition again, where it's not sort of trotting. Yes, it is trot first step. Man up. Hey, come. Oh. And now cadence. Cadence. Now your goal is cadence. Not a listener. Don't half-halt him. Get the cadence. Get his body through and swinging. Get his knees stepping, his shoulders stepping, his hocks stepping. Get animation in his legs. Good. Get some cadence going, and then start to control the cadence. Great. Good. Great. Stay with that. Stay with that. Don't you back off. Don't back off. Stay there. Atta girl. Beautiful question you were just at. There. He has to learn to go through that notch and not worry about there. Beautiful. I love it. Don't back off when he gets worried. Don't panic. Don't react quickly. Don't tighten your leg and clamp him. Just stay in rhythm and say, hey, I'm sticking out. I'm going to stick this out. Good. The more you're in rhythm, the more he relaxes. If you clamp, then he tightens more. Good. I'm not saying you were. I'm just with you. Good. When I'm saying to ride through it, that's what I'm saying. Stay in rhythm. Good. That's a little flat. You can be better than that. Good. Good. Raise your standard. Beautiful. Now bring him back just a little. Okay, fine. Bring him back just a little bit. I don't want him to feel flat. Good. Trot on. Out. Gradually. Stay with it. Bring him back just a little bit. Tiny bit. And out. Nice. That was good. I like it. Those tiny controls. Good. He doesn't get stuck in anything that he does, and he also doesn't overreact. You just feel it gets soft and elastic in everything that he does, but with expression. Yeah, develop cadence. Good. I like it. That's a beautiful rhythm right now. You're doing great. Not too forward. Beautiful. Play with it. Never get in there and just say, okay, I like this. Get in there and say, can I control this? Can I tweak this a little bit without any emotion happening? If I want to ride a little more ground cover, does it stay as animated and flowing? If I want to ride a little bit less ground cover, which is my half vaults, it feels exactly the same, but the rhythm of my seat with expression. Oh, nice there. Beautiful. Good, good. Yeah, you rode that beautifully. Excellent. You did not overpace that at all. Great, he needs that to stretch his body and push through. That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's gorgeous. His hind leg. Do you feel this? Beautiful. Now we're getting to that third level, touching the fourth level now. Good. This is getting really good. This is where he has to learn to keep his body frame. That it's a little bit more compact and his withers become taller. With expressions. Oh, not with flat legs. Beautiful. And I like to think when I get in that trot where I really like it, I like to think in miles per hour, that my half halts are just like a quarter mile an hour less forward. And I can also go a quarter mile an hour more forward than the test tempo. And the only person that sees it is somebody telling you to do it. It's that invisible, but your horse feels the sensation of being asked to stay together and being asked to push a little bit. But it's nothing quick, it's nothing dramatic. It's just playing with that cadence trot that you have control over the most little signals. And then you can always make them grander when you have control of that. But if you don't have that, you can't make things bigger. Then he can't handle it. Good. Then he just gets listening with small expression. And you don't want small expression. Good. You want listening with big expression. Nice. Good girl. There you go. Now he's really through your leg. That's beautiful now to the left. Great. I'll give him a walk right there. That's beautiful. I'm liking that trot a lot. Good girl. Right? So I liked your warm-up. It was beautiful. Your warm-up was great. Then your next set, you ask for a little bit more body work, and you start to build to this. Then he gets a walk break. Then you ride a set of this, or 2 sets of this, and a walk break. And then you can cool him down again and let it be a little bit more pleasant again. But you have this level that he's clear about. Okay? And he's got to have that for enough minutes to feel it, to know what it's like. And then he gets a reward for that. But it's not every time when you're done warming up that you trot like this all the time. But he's got to learn where this goes. Good. And there is a little bit long, just so you know that's a nice second level walk. Good. You need to raise the bar. He's got to have his withers up more, his croup down, and be a little more compact and step in the walk. Good. Not float in the walk. He's got to step in the walk. He's got to march more with less ground cover. That now the motion becomes more articulation of the legs, not a forward stride. You've got to teach him that. Good. That he steps in the walk. So now the body frame is more compact. Good. Good. You don't want a big walk. You want an active walk. There. and then your canter depart can be better. But when he's long, your canter depart doesn't have the best chance to really be on your seat uphill the first step. Good. Now his body frame is better. That's more like third and fourth level now. Good. Good. That he has to handle. Good. It's just something new. There's no big deal about it. Exactly. You're his coach. Good. Good. Take the word big out of the wall. Good. He's got to learn to step in the wall and stay compact in his body frame. That when you look in the mirror, you're seeing a compact horse from his shoulders to his hips. Doesn't matter. Good. Good girl. Never happened. Just walk. Good. Walk again. Ride through his body. Good. Never happened. Fresh start. No big deal. And ride, sit, sit, sit into his back. He's tight in the back. Don't get off his back when he's tight in the back. Get into his back when he's tight in the back. Good. Atta girl. Perfect. Sit heavier for the canter depart, even if there's more conflict. Sit back. Bring him uphill. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Ride. 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 Don't quit. Don't quit. Collect the canter. Collect the canter. Don't quit. Don't quit. Say, here's my weight. Here's where your shoulders need to be. You're teaching him. Here's where your shoulders need to be. And then when he relaxes, then walk and say, that's what I wanted to show you, buddy. That's the canter depart. There. Now walk. Great. Now you showed him the body comfort. Now hopefully you have a chance here. Good. He wasn't doing that to be rude. He was doing, yeah, good. You had to comfort his body. Oh, good. He wasn't being incorrect. He was being uncomfortable. Good. Got a really good feel right here for the canter jump, okay? It's beautiful. The rhythm and the canter jump. If you could just tweak this for me a little bit, and just think now that his withers are taller and his croup is lower with the exact same canter, okay? Same ground cover, same feeling on your seat, but I want a more uphill horse and a lower croup. Without him getting tighter, same animation in his legs. Come. You picture that. Good. Every time you look in that mirror, you better see not just this outline looks nice. I want to see a man in his shoulders and his withers being tall, and his croup is lowered with this expression. Good. There you go. Atta girl. Good. I like where your shoulders are. It's a little down the neck, a little taller, a hair taller, just a little bit. Not a big deal. There you go. Good. That's where he's got to be. That's where he's. Now he's cantering. Very good. Very good. That's a whole different look on the short side. Watch those corners. Don't you let him get flatter in the corner. Good. If he gets flat, then he's not bending. He's not using himself. Good. He's got to be as tall in the corners as he is on the straight line. Otherwise, then you have to recreate it again. And then that's tough for him to come out of a corner and go into a medium canter if he's flat in the corner. Good. Try to keep uphill in the corner and not letting the outside shoulder get flat and slide away from you. Good. That was better. Yes, that's a corner. Fabulous. There you go. That's nice. That's really nice. And now just be able to control that canter. Can I collect it just a quarter mile an hour? It's such a subtle thing. Good. And then back to your test canter. And now can I go a quarter mile an hour more forward? Just a little bit. Without speed. Good. Just play with him. That he always knows where you are and what you're asking for. But it's not a correction. Good, it's communication. That's it. There's never a safe canter. Yeah. You can do this in a test. Nobody sees it. But he knows exactly where you are all the time. From your seat. Good. And those are permission for bigger questions. When those are easy, you can ask bigger questions. But when you're done the big questions, you still ask these finesse questions. Good girl. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. Whatever you want now. North looks great. So do you. Keep riding like that. Want it. Don't ever be satisfied. Want it. Excellent decision. Excellent decision. Now it's no longer picking up the canter. Okay? Now it is a really mature uphill canter depart. Not just picking up the canter safe. Ride. I would have ridden that. That's tightness. Ride. 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 Uphill. Not fast. Not fast. Uphill. Keep his croup under you. Keep his croup under you. That's what he's protesting. Keep his croup under you. Keep his withers up. That's what he's protesting. No, just ride the rhythm. Ride the rhythm. Stay cool. Stay cool. Stay cool. Keep him uphill. 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 Get his lower back softer. Oh, get his lower. Stay there. Get his lower back softer. Just stay there. Good. And say, hey. There. Now you can walk. Good. Now relax. Fresh start. First canter transition. No assumptions. But if he's tight, you just stay there and keep cantering. Don't bring him back to the wall because it's not a disobedience. Good. It's a comfort. So put the comfort in and then repeat the transition. Good. Good. Start building that canter. It's pretty nice. It's a good start. You're just not satisfied. You keep saying every 30 seconds, I just want that canter every 30 seconds to get 5% better. And then another 5% over the next 30 seconds. And you're just tweaking the expression. You're tweaking the balance. That's it. It's never a sudden thing. You can't do a sudden thing. It's building. Good. You just know where your standard is heading to. Great. And I want you to really feel this horse let you into his back, not just on his back. Good. Go around again. That's a little quick. Go around again. Just help him get more supple there in that canter. Good. Good. That's it. Good. That's better. There you are. It's happening. Do you feel it? Every 30 seconds, he's getting a little better. He's trusting you. He's getting a little better. That's the goal. Good. It's not something we turn the switch on and say, I want it right now. He can't do right now. You have to build this. And as long as he tries, that's totally fair. Good. And week after week, you can get it faster when he understands it all. Good. Go to the bathroom. Rhythm, rhythm. Not pleasant. Come on. Canter, jump. Big strides. Canter, jump. Not just a nice canter. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That a girl. Canter jumps. Fluid and big. There. Great. Good. And what you're getting right now, you're getting him a little softer behind the saddle, okay? That's where he's just a little bit tight. And I mean, so is 90% of all horses are a little bit tight there. Good. And that's what he protested in that walk canter transition. That's what he protested when you warmed up today, trot to canter on the left lead. Good. That's it. Good. Very nice. Good girl. Very nice. Don't give it up. You stay with what you ask for. And when he relaxes, that's when you're done what you asked for. Good. If you ask for something for 2 steps and then you soften and soothe him, yeah, that's actually scarier because he learns to get away from what he worries about. Yeah? If you choose it, you do it. Very simple statement. You just make really good choices throughout your ride, but if you choose it, you do it. Very good. This is just for me a nice mental relaxation for a moment. His body can be let down. He doesn't think, oh, everything's all about ultimate all the time. Good. Just with your post now. If he's trotting at 10 miles an hour, just with your post. Just why he's stretching. Great. Just teach him your seat aid. Post a little bit slower. Balance it. Now lower leg, trot him again. And just soothe him in your rein. Pat him. Wonderful. And he's always thinking about your seat. Your seat and your weight. No better communication than that. Good. That's it. It's not high concentration, but he's still present to you. Good. He's relaxing, but he's still thinking about you. Perfect. Love it. Okay. I don't. What I want him to do is to learn to just trust in the right balance, picking up the canter, which is not that big forward walk. Yeah, it's a stepping walk that he's up in the shoulder. Because when he protests, Annie, he doesn't want to lift his shoulders up into the canter. Yeah, he wants to go forward to the canter versus lift up to the canter. That's a whole different sensation on his lower back, and that's all that is. It's not a misbehavior at all. So if he makes a mistake, just keep cantering and get the comfort. Canter, 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 canter. That has nothing to do about being a bad guy. Comfort at the back, that he stays up in his shoulders, down in his croup. Good, good. Just canter him now in a circle, 20 meters. Good. Now he's fine. Now you're going to walk again. Shoulder 4, and then walk when you're ready. And collected walk. Good. Relax. Collected walk. And then halt when you're ready. Good. Just keep it simple. Good. Then he feels this compression in his body and doesn't panic. And then walk on again. But not forward and not long. Good. That he feels his lower back right here and starts to trust this. Good. And now halt again. Good. Walk. And then you'll pick up your left leg canter when you're ready, never when I say it. In this phase right now, it's all in your timing. Good. Doesn't matter. Good. Doesn't matter. Don't even buy into that. No micromanaging it. Just stay simple. Of course he's thinking, good. Ride, 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 ride. And when he's relaxed, you pet him. That's when the transition is finished. Not ever anymore when he picks up the canter. Those days are done. He gets rewarded when he is through and he's a man in the canter. That's when your transition was completed. And that has to become 1 stride. Right now it's going to be 5 or 10 strides. Good. And walk. You never pet this horse now when he picks up the canter. That is over. That's elementary. He's going into university. Good. Good. Won't tip forward. Ride, 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 and reward. Wonderful. Canter off. Big canter, come on. Not nice, not pleasant. Big canter, super. Now collect that canter just a little bit. Half mile an hour, just a little bit. Tweak it, tweak it. It's balanced. Just think it's balanced. Good. Take the word collection and throw it out. Good. You're just teaching him to canter less forward. With the same animation, the same expression. And now go a little more ground covering. Same exact expression. Take the word collection and throw it out. Just play with his canter strides. Now a little less ground cover. A little bit less ground cover. Just a little bit. Rhythm, 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 rhythm. Beautiful. And back to the test canter you had. Fluidly. Just rock him. That's it. That he likes it. That you soothe his back like this. Yeah. Now again for like 5 steps. A little bit less ground cover. It doesn't matter the degree. Quality, that's what matters. The degree is less important. The quality is what matters. Good. Quality and comfort and comfort and comfort. Oh, he can sit. Super. Canter out. Wonderful. Uphill. Great. Now do me a favor on the circle. Just flex him 2 inches to the outside. And leg your canter in about 8 inches with your right leg. Come into 19 3/4 meters. Right there. Now gradually straighten him. Up in the neck. No change in the frame. Same exact frame. You're only positioning the frame, but not a change in the frame. Come, ride. And now a little bit left flexion. And take that canter out 2 to 3 inches with your left leg. Perfect. Now straight. And now right flexion 1 inch or 2. No rounder. That's a lack of suppleness. Slight flexion right for his pole, but not going rounder. Good. And now leg yield that canter in with your right leg, just like 2 inches to 3 inches, just a tiny bit. And now straighten him. Gradually, that he's between your legs. There, there. I like your right rein there. Beautiful. A little tight there. Good. Beautiful. Good. Now I think for flying changes, this outer positioning, inner positioning is really important. Okay? Because you're suppling the side you're changing into. Can you picture what I'm saying there? Yes. Half the battle with flying changes is tightness. And for him, guess what? 100% of the battle is tightness. Good. Good. We think much too much about engagement for flying changes and not nearly enough about suppleness. Good. It's scary. Good. A flying change can be scary if they're tight. Good. And now straighten them. Good. This is such a subtle exercise. Good. But you ride it with complete detail. That there's never a change in the frame, only the positioning of the frame. He's getting a little low. That's a little bit second level. Come on. Thank you. Make him a man. You look in the mirror. Come on. I want to see 4th level horse. And now a little bit outer flexion again. An outer leg. Good. You're bending him around your right leg. Good. Good. Right there is what he would be doing if he did the flying change. That's exactly the position, right? Yep. You follow me?
Yeah.
That I want him comforted there. Good. Now the inner again. Good. Beautiful. That he knows where we're going to go with this flying change. That it's not scary to go to that position. Super. Now go straight. Good. Now collect him. He dipped. You didn't do anything. Come on. Thank you. There, you caught it. Get frustrated if he dips on you. Yeah? Not mad at him, just frustrated at yourself that you missed it. You didn't coach him good enough. Good. Beautiful. Now, what do you normally do to prepare your changes?
The one to the left is easier, so maybe we could go the other way
You
first.
betcha. That's an excellent plan. When you canter on the right lead, do a little bit of this work on the circle, okay? Just real subtle like this, that you're sure that the outside of the horse, which would be the side he's changing into, is relaxed, and the inside of the horse is relaxed, okay? And then you ride a line that you take normally to your change. Just relax, it's gonna be what's gonna be. You never worry right now about holding his hand and having a perfect flying change. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, you just ride. Ride. Canter, canter, canter. Don't you walk yet. Canter, canter. He's tight. He's tight. Why walk if he's tight? Canter. Get the tightness out. That's what the protest was. Good. That's what the resistance was. That's what the emotion was. Get the tightness out. Ride him. Ride him. Good. There. Now you can walk. Now you can walk. It has nothing to do with him not trying. It has to do with him not being comfortable. And now you can canter again when you're ready. When you're ready. Not timid, not aggressive, just thorough. Keep your weight the same and ride. Wonderful. Ride. Remember that transition is done when he's really good. Good. You never praise him when he picks up the canter. Good. You praise him when he's through with the canter. You always tell him the completion of the canter part. Good. You show him that comfort is the answer. Good. Good. Now we're talking. Well done. I love the neckline. Beautiful. Good ending. Really good. Now just ask him those suppling questions on the circle. They're so slight. But really try your hardest not to allow anything to change in terms of the height of his frame, the length of his neck, all stays the same. It's a true suppleness exercise. Good. If those things change, it's a lack of suppleness. Good. Great. I like using this for horses that we're teaching zigzag and half passes to. I like to teach this for horses for pirouettes. And I like to teach this for flying changes. Good. And straight. Wonderful. Now he's, I think, prepared for a flying change. It's your choice. Whatever you do now. Just ride. Good. Relax about right and wrong. Relax about if it's going to be clean or not clean. Just ride your horse. Try to feel if it gets emotional, you don't canter with hope. Yeah. You canter through. You don't get talked into getting off of his back. You just canter through him. Through. And you be the coach. The second he gets a tight back and then you get a little bit perched, I can guarantee the change is just completely luck. That's a hope change. Good. You're going to ride, just riding his canter. He's getting a little nervous. Uphill. Good. Uphill. Uphill. Rhythm. Canter, 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 canter. Show him what you want. Canter, canter, canter. Now collect him a little bit. Come, canter. Good. Good. And then when you're ready, come back to the walk. Change direction. Take your time. Remember, we need a good canter to part. Good. And I want you to trust riding a bit more for the change. Okay? And the chances are today, maybe it's not even as good as you normally do it because we've pushed other subjects. It might be late in the ride. I'm aware. Yeah, ride. That girl. But guess what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be as perfect. Good. It's all helpful. Good. No frustration if there's mistakes. Good. And canter again. Ride. Super. Super. What was your right rein for the change? He was thinking beautifully. I love it. And you made a great choice. Awesome. Uphill, he's getting too tight. A bigger canter. A bigger canter. Good. Around the ring, a bigger canter. Get the tightness out. Clear his mind. Not by speed. Big canter. Fluid. Big. Like a lengthening of the canter. Come, but fluid. Big. Get the kick out of his mind. Good. That's it. I'm not going to get that energy all trapped up. Good. Now forward again down the long side. Just ground covering. Good. It's not chasing him. Good. It's opening him. There. There. Uphill. Hey, he's nudging you down. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Now back to working canter. And now forward again. A little bit forward. Ride to the diagonal here. Now bring him back just a little bit. Now ride forward again. Bring him back just a little bit. Right rein and change. Super.
Great.
If you stop riding, you're going to have a problem. Okay? You've got to communicate every stride until you ask for the change. If you get on the line and say, now, if I use my right leg here, and I sit here, and I just sit light, you give me a... The second you do that, he knows it's coming. Good. The only time he knows it's coming is when your leg says it's time.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're giving him something to think about until that moment. If you give him nothing to think about, guess what? Yeah. Good. Ride. Ride. Give him things to think about. Give him things to think about. Don't even worry about the change. Give him things to think about. Yeah, don't even do the change. Don't do the change. Give him things to think about. I'm going to ride you more collective. I'm going to ride you more forward. I'm going to ride shoulder forward left here. I'm going to do whatever I want. Ride your canter. Give him things to think about. Collect him a little bit. Good. Now a little forward. Good. Good. He needs guidance. Good. He needs guidance. Good. Now flex him a little bit to the right. Good. Now back to the left. Oh, ride. Good. Super. Now we come back on the next diagonal again. That was awesome. You won his mind. Good. Half the battle's his mind. Good. His comfort and his mind. He knows what's coming. Good. You have to just ride. Ride. Sit back. Ride. Big. Big. Don't ride tentative. Don't ride tentative. Ride. Trust me. Trust me. You're not going to make him more tense. You'll make him more tense by not riding him. Give him things to think about. Trust that. If you give him things to think about, he'll settle. Good. Perfect. There isn't a right or wrong question. It's just give him things to think about. Great. Good riding, Annie. Good riding. Now a bit more forward again. Good. Tell him there's no tension. Beautiful. Try never to trap tension. Ride tension out in a nice way. Good. Horses relax when they can go a little forward. They get crazy when they feel trapped. Good. Canter, 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 canter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't do the change. Doesn't matter. Right. Good. Good. Counter, canter, long side. You will make the change on the next long side. Give them things to think about. Collect them a little bit here. Collect them a little bit. Go forward. Sit back. Good. Collect them a little bit. Right flexion. Left rein, left leg, and change. You had him there, by the way. He was so willing. Walk, walk. He's pulling. So why go forward? Now, turn into the ring a little bit. Turn into the ring. And then pick up your left leg canter towards the track. Good girl. And ride on. Never happens. Stay cool. Rhythm. Just stay cool. Good. Bearing down is the worst time to make a flying change. Uphill. There. Close your left rein, left leg, and change. Ride. Ride your canter. Ride your canter. Forget the change. Forget the change. Just ride your canter. Keep it simple. Pat him. And keep riding. Good. You need more outer rein for the flying change, okay? He runs through you. You have to stop his left shoulder to make his right shoulder lift. And trust your leg. Good girl.
Good.
Yes. You have to help him